Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Love and Hip Hop Miami, Season 4, Episode 3. If you were new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, welcome back. I apologize in advance. My smoke detector is going off. Don't have a ladder so I can reach it so I can change the battery. So if you hear any beeping, I do apologize. If you new over here, I'm Lady T. I do reviews on reality shows as well as scripted shows. So welcome. Yes. So y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get Ray J and Princess out the way because they in town. I said this in my Love and Hip Hop Atlanta video, but I didn't really delve deep. I'm starting to have the feeling that okay, New York and Hollywood, they didn't scrap them. This is how I'm feeling. I don't have no confirmation or anything like that. I could be wrong, but this is my feeling. Okay, Yandy, you the more popular person on there. Okay, we're gonna send you to Atlanta to be a part of the Atlanta crew. The salary that we was paying everybody else in New York and what we need to pay for securities and all that other stuff, we're gonna give you that so you can get your little house down there. So while filming, you live in Atlanta. For instance, Ray J, we doing the same thing for you, but we sending you over there to Miami. That's just how I'm feeling. Like, okay, y'all the more popular people. Y'all gonna go over in Miami. Ray J has business that needs to be done in Miami. You gonna be a part of the Miami cast. Don't know that for sure. That's just the way I'm feeling. They come, they hang out with Nori and Neri. The men try to cook. First of all, why are you doggone expecting a meal from two men who don't cook? Y'all could have just like had something catered, but trying to get two people who are not familiar in the kitchen how to cook is I don't understand that. Granted, there's been plenty of days and okay, how do you cook this? Google is your best friend, but they didn't seem to be going after Google. They was just like, okay, we just gonna throw this in the pan, throw some seasonings on it, and and hope that everything turns out right. Okay, we're gonna start off with Amara. She's trying to justify why it's easier for her to stay in the DR. But she and Alan, they have business there. That's one. And why he can't come to Miami. He has his businesses there. He has his daughter there. He has his mama there. It's easier for her because she don't have no kids in Miami. It's easy for her to come to stay in the DR. But she's worked her like whole life at becoming a star, and Mommy Anna has done everything she can to provide for Amara and give her a better life. And Amara saying how, she's stressed and she's tired because all the things she's gone through to become a star. At one point she became bulimic because like in her teens because I guess she didn't think she was small enough or somebody told her that she wasn't small enough and she needed to be smaller, and she's still not 100%, not a bulimic. She's not 100% cured because what everybody sees, she doesn't see on herself. Like everybody's like, girl, your body is bad. But she's like, yeah, I still have some areas that I need to work on. So it's like all the stuff that she's, you know, done to her body and all the sacrifices she's made just to be in this entertainment business. She just wants a break. And I was like, I didn't know that because I don't know the people's background stories because I don't be in their business. I don't say I don't be in their business. I don't follow them on social media, so I don't know these things. But hearing that, I can understand why it's like she loves music. She did the industry and what you have to do in order to make it is where she's stressed out and tired. I was like, okay, I understand that. I wanted to say her name is Florence Eluche, but I'm gonna call her Florence right now because I don't want to be butchering her name. She new to the cast and she was on her way to the top, and then the pandemic hit. So now she's serving drinks at a restaurant that she owns, and she's doing her performances there. She got the love of her life, Marlon. They have three beautiful kids, and they seem like you know they one big happy family. But we gon' come back to that in a minute. Ace and Sheila discuss her anxiety. she explains to him like what it is like. You know, one minute she's sitting there fine, and the next minute I couldn't catch what she was saying, but she was trying to explain to him what was going on. But he's never, seen anything like that, so he doesn't know what to do. Like, am I supposed to just let you be? Am I supposed to help? What am I supposed to do? And this is when we get a little more of his background. When he was growing up, him and his siblings, they basically were able to express themselves and cry and show their emotion. It was, you keep on crying, I'm gonna give you something to cry about. And people wonder why, okay, when your kids get up and they don't know how to express themselves emotionally, it's because when they was younger, they wasn't able to express themselves. The little boys is taught, don't be crying, and that's, little boys ain't supposed to be crying, you're supposed to suck that up. So all the emotions they would have got out by crying and expressing themselves, they've held that in, and that's not healthy for the body at all. Holding in your emotions and your crying on ourselves. Like I told y'all before, a good cry will make you feel a whole lot better. Saying how you feel and getting that off your chest and off your mind will make you feel a whole lot better. But he's understanding that wasn't that most healthiest thing. This was generational. It was, little boys always taught, don't cry, express yourself. But I'm on that understanding too. But like when you're crying and you come to me, are you crying because it's emotional, or are you crying because you're happy, or you hurt? Because I need to know what crying I need to deal with. So I'm glad these two were sitting down and discussing what needs to be done and how to do things. I know at one point I don't even know what it was, and it's kind of hard to explain it. It was like I would get this nervous feeling like all over my body, and I don't know if that's anxiety or not. It's only happened like a handful of times with like this nervous energy all over my body. I don't even, you know how you feel when you're nervous? It's just like I was feeling that everywhere. So it's hard to explain, y'all. So Mommy Anna tells Amara how she left the DR when she was 17 years old with no money, wanting a better life for herself. The neighborhood in the area she was living in, there was a lot of shootings, there was a lot of fightings, and it seemed like, she had to fight for her life when she was younger. And she's worked hard so Amara can have the things that she didn't have. Coming to a whole new country, no money, not being able to speak the language, just so you can have a better life. And at 17, I know I couldn't do that at 17. I can tell you that right now. Me 17, mm-mm. But salutes, shout out to Mama Anna for doing that. So Sheila sits down with her mom and she discusses how growing up it was hard because her dad is black and her mom is white. Her mom remarried a white man and they had a child. So she was the only black person in the household. So at one point she kind of hated her black skin because she was the odd man out. Nobody understood her in the house because she was black. And like as an adult, she understands like my mom was raising a black woman and she didn't know anything about raising a black woman. And it kind of seems like the mama's family didn't really like the fact that she was black, but it doesn't seem like the mama did anything to like make her feel any type of way. Like it wasn't like got you as a child. It was more like I love you. It's just that she doesn't understand the struggles that Sheila went through, but she still tried to be there for her daughter. So Amara is saying how she wants to go back to the United States. And at first it seemed like I want to go back so I can make sure my mama is straight and that she's financially together. But now it's seeming like she wants to go back because, her music is there. You know, this is what she's worked so hard. to get her music, and he's like upset. But I'm like, y'all been together a hot little second, and you expecting this lady to just drop everything and come to live with you in the DR? See, your mama was right. Even though, mama be on one sometimes, it seemed like she be right when it comes to your men. She didn't like MJ and all the things he was doing, and I agree as well. Even though I believe that they have a codependent relationship, what she's saying about these dudes, I agree with. Because you see, the moment the doggone he wasn't getting his way, he flipped. Oh, you don't want to be with me, you don't love me, don't we have business together and this, that, and the third. She's like, yes, I love you. Yes, we have businesses together, but I also have commitments back in Miami. I don't know if she's signed to a record label or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure, she has obligations that she has to, fulfill. And then he didn't even want to take her to the airport. He's like, nah, basically like, get your own ride. And I was like, Amara, this man has told you right now who he is. He has showed you. You don't need to be with me. I don't care how upset my husband is with me. If I need to go to the airport or go somewhere, he's taking me. Now, y'all, I told y'all that Florence, she started off saying how she and her husband was so in love and this, that, and the third, and he is the best. Well, now it seems like he a cheater. And that he has cheated in the past and he's done that old baby, please forgive me. I ain't never gonna do it again and all this other stuff. And it seems like he may or may not have cheated with her sister's girlfriend. Because earlier in the show, she was saying how, yeah, he's a flirt, but it's nothing to it. Now you didn't flip the script talking about some this man has cheated in the past and he's made cheating right now. So yeah. That was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day for $99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video. You can click on it, you can like it, and share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.